Hi, I'm Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning in to My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. Well, this week we're down on Mississippi's Gulf Coast for Cruisin the Coast. Now, I love this event and I've been coming for years. It could be considered the world's longest block party, stretching some 35 miles from Bay St. Louis on Mississippi's west coast all the way over to Ocean Springs. And this year, some 3,500 cars have come down to join in the festivities and demonstrate that nothing, not even Hurricane Katrina, can keep these people or this event down. Check it out. It's so good to see you again. It's so good to be back here, and it's so good to have you guys back. Cruisin is back.
It is back with a vengeance.
But it's a big year. I'm just astounded at the turnout.
Oh, it's fabulous. Absolutely. It's miraculous. Yesterday was our first day. Typically, that's the slow day down on this end of the beach. We were slaying.
Yeah?
So we're very happy.
Well, you know, the other thing is, and as you know, I've been coming every year for years, and I'm seeing a lot of the same folks, and they're not local folks. I mean, people come to this event once and they're hooked.
Oh, absolutely hooked. We're very pleased, and the visitors, the cruisers are very pleased. They come by our hospitality tent and say, thank you. We love this, and we're going, thank you.
We love you.
Yeah, we do.
But that's true. It really is a wonderful event, and I don't know whether it's the people, the food, the venues. I don't know what it is, but there's nothing like Cruisin the Coast.
It's got that good, safe 50s, 60s, a common ground attitude.
Yeah.
And it is the food, and it is the climate, and it's the friendly people here. The Southern hospitality has a chance to shine when we have visitors like this, and we take pride in that. So everybody's treated very well.
Yeah, Shine, you are absolutely radiant, I must say. You know, and I love coming down here. I love the coffee and stuff, and I really need to get to work. But can we maybe have a cup of coffee or something?
Oh, coffee be great, but look, let's get some beignets.
Beignets, let's do it. All right.
Okay.
Coffee and beignets.
Coffee and beignets. Thank you.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. David, I love your car, man. 57 Ford ranch wagon. Two-door ranch wagon.
Two-door ranch wagon.
Only one I've seen here.
As far as I know, it is. It's the only one I've seen so far.
Seen any others? Any four-doors? Or
just one.
There's one four-door.
One four-door.
But the only two-door.
Right.
Now, this is actually a pretty rare car. They didn't build many of these, did they?
Well, from what I've been told, they made less of these than they did 57 Ford convertibles.
Wow.
But that's just what I've been told.
That's what I hear.
Yep. That's
my
what
story,
I hear.
and I'm sticking to it, right?
That's the way it is, yeah.
Well, I love the color scheme, and you say it came that way, huh?
Yeah, and that's what caught my eye with the car. The guy done a nice job picking the colors.
Sure did.
Everybody compliments the colors.
Yeah, kind of a maroon and cream.
Yeah.
And then the interior too, that was done?
Yes.
That same?
Yes.
Boy, I mean, that's nice.
Yeah, they did a nice job. If you notice, all of the garnish moldings is one piece of material. It's not cut anywhere on even the long garnish moldings. They're all one piece of material.
And you left the dash just perfectly stock?
It's basically all stock. I added the radio. I added the chrome. I did it column.
And I'd forgotten, they had these sliding windows here?
Yes, yeah. On the Del Rios, they slide back. You just unlatch them. Both of them will slide back about this far.
Flow through ventilation.
Yeah.
And then it's one of those...
Yep, opens from the top.
Clamshell type.
And then flips down at the bottom.
Man. Let's have a look at that 5.0 Mustang engine.
No problem.
Close this baby up here.
All right.
All right, yeah. Mustang 5.0.
Yeah.
Looks like fits in there nice.
Oh, it did. You know, I didn't do a whole lot to it. You know, I just wanted to make it a good cruiser where I didn't have to really worry about shining it up all the time.
Yeah.
It's just a 90 model 5.0, fuel injected. I used the factory wiring harness off of 92.
Go ahead and close her down. I tell you, it's a gorgeous car. You know, you built it to drive. You drive it. I respect that. It's great seeing you. I'll probably see you next year at the coast, right?
Oh yeah, I'll be around
with something else.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, David.
Thank you.
Cool ride.
Thank you.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. Well, Jason, I'm a Studi guy, and when I saw this, I said, I got to find this guy. This is killer. I love this. What, a 28, right?
That's correct.
1928, and it's a big touring car.
That's correct.
Is that how it came out of the factory?
No, in 1931 it was rebodied. It was a four-door car, and some guys that worked for Studebaker
rebodied the car as a touring car.
So this was, I mean, it's obviously a street rod now.
That's correct.
Did you street rod it?
No, it was straight rodded when I got it.
So what's the running gear?
The running gear, it's got a small block Chevy 327. It's got a 400 turbo transmission and a 57 Chevy Pos track rear end under it.
Well, so, I mean, obviously they're not remanufacturing any of this. It's an all steel car.
All steel car.
And I love the interior of these touring cars. They're just so massive.
Yep.
The seats are out of what?
The seats are out of a 2006 Nissan Altima that's been cut down.
And did it have all the appointments that you have here when you bought it, like the trunk and the luggage rack?
I had the trunk and I added the luggage rack, and I built this out of stainless steel, this part back here.
It just looks great. Now you're saying you actually have a 327 in it?
327 Chevy engine.
Can we go look at that?
Sure.
That's really kind of an interesting choice. I mean, most everybody's, just for ease and everything, throwing a 350 in, but that 327 is a nice engine. I love that engine.
They're real good engines.
And how long you had it in there?
It's been in there since '76.
Oh, you're kidding me?
No.
Oh man.
It's probably got I'm gonna say about 30,000 miles on it.
So you've been to Cruisin the Coast before? You always bring this, or?
I've had a couple of different cars that I brought down, but I've had this car here the last 4 years.
Well, you must like this show.
I love this show.
Why? What is it about it?
Just the ultimate car show.
It is the ultimate car show, and you got the ultimate cruiser for it. Jason, I love this car. Studies forever.
Thank you.
Jerry, a 70 Torino. I love these cars, and you don't see these much anymore.
No, you sure don't.
I mean, these were a dime a dozen back in 70.
Yep.
Maybe not the 429, but now they're getting really hard to find.
Yes, they are.
Because people didn't take care of them. They just let them go. They were the tow vehicles for cooler cars.
Yep.
Have you always wanted a Torino?
I always wanted a Torino. It was Motor Trend's car of the year in 1970.
Oh, is that right? I'd
Yeah.
forgotten that.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
on the cover of the magazine, and I remember saying, boy, I'd love to have that car.
I gotta have me one.
Took 35 years to get it.
All in due time, right?
All in due time, that's right.
Well, so did you search long to find this one?
Yeah, it took me 2 years to find the car once I decided to buy one.
You searched for 2 years. How long you had it?
I've had it for 2 years now.
Wow.
Yep.
And did you buy it in this shape, or?
The body was painted, the interior was in.
I mean, it's actually a burgundy interior, right?
Yes, it is a burgundy interior.
That was pretty rare.
Yep. And the comfort weave.
Oh yeah, I mean that is nice. But otherwise, you kept it pretty stock.
Pretty stock, yep. Yeah, we got aftermarket AC and radio in it.
And there's a dish to this window too.
Yes,
isn't
there is, and nobody's repopping that, so
you don't want to break that.
You don't want to break those. You got to keep them really looking nice.
Yeah. And is it a full light bar back here?
Just 2 lights, one on each side, and then a backup light here, and then a center reflector.
Ah, okay.
But it shows like a full light bar on the road at night.
It's very cool. And you got the 429.
Got the 429.
Let's have a look at that 429.
Okay.
Wow, and you've looks like you've done some work in here too.
A little bit of work in there, yeah.
Now you got your louvers open on the hood and a ram air setup. Did you create that?
Yeah, I built that plenum.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's the option that Ford should have put on these when they built them.
Absolutely. I don't know. They missed that one.
They missed it.
That scoop cries out for it. Man, she looks great. Now you drove this, right?
Yeah, we drove it here from Houston.
Wow. How far is that?
It's 386 miles.
So yeah, and you've been here before?
Yeah, this is our 4th year here.
And you must love it.
Oh, love it. This is the greatest venue for a car show.
It is killer, isn't it?
Even though we get rained on once in a while.
Who cares?
Who cares?
I mean,
We just wipe them down and keep on going.
Well, you drove from Houston, so you can handle a little rain.
That's right.
But the venues are great. The people are great. I love the food.
Yeah.
But
Excellent food.
I can see why you've been back 4 times.
Yeah.
Beautiful car. I'm glad you brought it this time.
Dennis, thank you.
You bet, Jerry. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Well, Steve, this is a very bright yellow 67 El Camino. Nice looking car.
Yes, very bright.
Truck. What is this, car, truck?
It is a car.
It's a car. It's a car with an open back seat, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, how long you had this?
I've had this about 1.5 years.
Are you an El Camino guy, or?
Chevrolet guy. I like Chevrolets. Like I said, I've got a Chevelle. Decided I'd purchase me a El Camino and have a match set.
There you go. The color. I mean, that's a bright color. Where'd you find the color? Did you do a color search?
Yeah, did a search at Cruisin the Coast last year, matter of fact. And
looking at all yellow cars, or
every yellow car I liked, kind of favored a little bit. I'd take a picture of it and drove by my neighbor's house every day. His daughter's car was sitting up in the driveway, and I just
It
I
had
guess
the
it's
color.
kind of grew on me.
Yeah. What was her car? What was this from?
It was a Mazda Rx-8 late model.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can see it. I can see it. And then the interior, you've tricked it up a little bit. What are the seats out of?
The seats came out of a S10.
B&M shifter.
Yes, sir.
And of course the Tweety floor mats. So when you
I
got
had
a
to
yellow
have
truck,
something to kind of brighten it up a little bit inside and tone the black down.
Obviously, you drive this baby.
Yes, sir.
So what engine do you have?
It's got a 350 Vortex.
Let's look at it.
Like I say, I bought the bare block and the crank, and went from there. And,
Man, so you just built it kind of just from the block up.
yes, sir.
Wow, so you know everything about that engine.
Everything.
Well, that's cool. Close her up, man. You got I like the whole yellow black theme. It's a good looking ride. I always
Thank
like
you.
these cars, trucks, whatever they are.
Whatever.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Enjoy
it.
Cruising the Coast, man.
Thank you.
Doug, we meet again.
Yes, we do, Dennis. Good to see you.
Great to see you. What, 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
At Bay St. Louis.
Bay St. Louis, cruising the coast.
Cruising the Coast, you had the most beautiful flame job I ever saw on a red, I think 36 panel. Ford panel, right?
That's correct, sir.
Well, you brought another nice one today,
Yes,
didn't
I
you?
did. Yes, I did.
You must have a thing for panels.
Yes, I do. Deliveries and panels. That's my
Man.
passion.
So this is a 37 Chev.
37 Chevrolet. Thank
Now,
you.
did you build this? Or you had it built.
Had it built
Where was it built?
in Blue Springs, Missouri.
Man, there's been some work done in this baby. There's
some
because these things
serious-
used to stand up about this tall.
About that
right?
tall, and a lot of slicing and dicing and laying windshields back. to
Even
the
makes
side
julienne
doors.
fries, right?
Right, exactly. And,
So pretty serious chop. What do you got here?
4.5 inches in the front, 3.5 in the rear, just to give it the right rake.
Yeah.
Laid the windshield back, laid the rear door down, nosed the hood, laid the grill back, suicide the doors, just a lot of smooth the fenders.
Yeah, obviously she's on
airbags, air suspension, right?
Of course,
Of course. Got to drop it down.
Killer paint job.
Thank you.
What's the orange?
Tangelo Pearl, House of Colors, and
then
fawn beige.
Oh man, it's
on
just
the
it's
bottom.
rich. It's like creamy.
It's a dreamsicle look.
I love it. And I love the interior. I can hardly. You got such a chop. I can hardly see it. Can I open the door?
Yes, indeed. Let's open it.
Oh
Let's do
man,
it.
that's beautiful. So you carried that kind of
do it.
fawn color on through.
Yes, yes. Did a little purple pinstriping.
I like that. Yeah.
And
What is
ultra leather interior. These are Pontiac GTO seats. The new Pontiac.
Nice
and,
dash too. I mean, just everything goes together. Tilt column.
Right.
Oh,
got it all.
absolutely gorgeous. And if I know you, the back's probably just as nice.
It's pretty nice.
Pretty-
Yes, sir.
pretty
It's pretty
nice,
nice.
yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Well, let's have a look at that. Boy, she sits down there too, and you've smoothed
Yeah.
all the.
All is smoothed in. Yes, sir. Everything's smoothed in. And let me open this back door up here. And the key here, Dennis, is it is driven.
You drove it
It's,
here?
yeah, I drove it here from Baton Rouge.
Oh, this is a show car. You
It
drove this
is
all the way
driven
back?
all the way to
Oh,
Baton
I
Rouge.
love
Yes,
that.
sir.
So how many miles
It
you
is
put
driven.
on it?
12,000 miles.
Holy cow! How's she
12,000
ride?
miles. Very good. Very good. Very dependable.
Good tunes. It
That's
looks
very
like.
good. Very good tunes. Got a 1,000-watt stereo in it. I think 8 speakers.
Man.
And, yeah, good tunes.
And I'll bet you got something very nice under the hood. If I
Got a
know
little
you.
something nice
Little-
under the hood. Yeah,
little something nice.
a little 502 with fuel injection, straight performance fuel injection. And
Yeah, well, you need to be able to get around, you know.
well,
Probably,
you know, you got to get around in style.
yeah, 502 will probably get you
It does
around.
the job pretty good, I can tell you.
Yeah,
Pretty
so you're
good.
kind of into chrome too, aren't
A
you?
little bit of chrome. Yeah, I like the chrome. I like the shine and the.
Well, I
and,
love how you kept the paint scheme going in the engine bay, firewall, and even the
engine side.
Engine
right.
sides.
We
you got your-
reversed the image on the inside.
that is so
it all follows
cool.
through.
So an absolutely fabulous car, and you drove it here.
Yes, sir. It
from
was
Baton
driven
Rouge.
here.
You are my hero. I got to tell you, Doug. And thanks for
Thank you,
bringing it to
Dennis.
Cruisin' and supporting Cruisin'. This is a beautiful car, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Love it.
much. I appreciate it very much.
Oh man, I love this event. From Bay St. Louis to Ocean Springs and all points in between. Great food, great folks, and about 4,000 cars. Let me tell you, Cruisin' the Coast is about as good as it gets.